Howdy, Rockstars. This is Coach Tom. I just wanted to say thank you for joining the group. I'm really excited to have you all here. And I wanted to personally say hi to everyone. So, Maharu Mikado from Belarus. Belarus, that is awesome. You're my first client from Belarus, and I'm really excited to have you. And I'm really hoping I pronounced your name and the name of your country correctly. If I didn't, I'll bang off 50 push-ups as punishment. Deal? All right, so you let me know, Mahara. Elging, I don't know, Elging, Elging. I'm gonna go with, it's probably Elging, which is kind of a neat little name. I'm really interested to hear where that comes from or what you came up with for that. Great to have you, man. I know you want to deal with a number of injuries that you've been dealing with over the last a few years. Definitely be able to help you out with that. Avril Kira, great to have you. Not really sure what that name means. There is a singer named Avril Lavigne from Canada, so maybe it's a tribute to her. Maybe not. Maybe it's French for April. Not sure. Maybe you can let us know. Grove of Dreams. Sounds curious. All right. Good to have you, man. Level 23. Actually, we got a lot of high-level people on here, right? 3 level 23s. Not bad. I'm at level 39 myself, so... No, I'm just teasing. Carl Moyer, just motivated to get yourself into shape. Nice to have you. Thanks for joining the group, even though you're a little late. No problem at all, and that's going to dovetail nicely into what I'm going to talk about next. And K. Sarah, that's hilarious. I love it. So thanks very much to have all of you here. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited about this group. We have another Rockstar group that started in September, and they are doing really well. We're seeing really good participation. We're seeing people losing, like we've had some people lose over 20 pounds. We've had a lot of people reporting that injuries, are clearing up really fast, that their bodies feel a lot better. And that number one most important thing, that their lifestyles are improving, that they're dealing with daily stresses better, that they're making fitness and wellness a part of their lifestyle. So I'm very excited about that. I hope to replicate that with this group. I just want to let you know a little bit about how I like to operate, but I'm not going to do that yet because I wrote out a list of how I'm going to structure this podcast, and I'm not going to talk about that yet. So the one thing is, I'll just spoiler alert, I tend to be a little bit random, and I like to throw a lot of different things out there just because I do. That's my nature. So the first thing I want to talk about is cognitive energy. Wait, no, I'm going to talk about week 0 first. Okay, so we're in week 0 right now, guys. So I just want to reassure you that you're not required to do anything right now. We're in the information collection stage, and I'm in the programming stage where I'm developing things for the initial phase of our workouts and the nutrition. So you don't even need to come to the Hangouts or anything like that. The other thing I'd like to say is Hangouts are always optional. They're not mandatory. There's nothing mandatory about this program at all. This program is about helping you guys succeed. It's not a boot camp. It's not militaristic in any way. This is, I did 10 years in the Army. I've been there, done that. It's overrated. So this is not, some strict program with the Jillian Michaels barking at you. This is me reaching out and helping you guys and trying to create a community where we all work together and we share knowledge, and I think that's just a great approach. Okay? So the Hangouts are just a resource. It's an opportunity for you to connect and ask questions. If you can't make it to the Hangout, no big deal. It's published after as a YouTube video, so you can watch it then. Okay? So just to clarify again, week 0, you guys aren't required to do anything. If you're camera shy too, by all means, email me directly. My email is all over the feed, but it's fitness evangelist, just like the words are just defined in the dictionary, at gmail.com. And also add me on Gmail or as in Google+. It'll make it easier to join the Hangouts. Okay, next thing I want to talk about, I just want to just do a quick bio. So just so you guys can get to know your coach better. I've been a strength coach, professional strength coach for 12 years. This is the only thing I do. It's not my hobby. I didn't start doing this because I lost some weight and I thought I could give people advice. Not that there's anything wrong with people that do that. I think that's awesome. But just to let you know, this is something I've done professionally for over a decade. I guess I could talk about my clients, but I mean, I've worked with a bunch of different clients, everything from professional athletes to soccer moms and everything in between. The people I like to work with the best are usually pretty smart. I like to think I'm kind of smart, but really I just like to hang around with people that are interesting and that, you know, ask me a lot of questions, that they want to learn things. And I like positive energy too. I like people that are cheerleaders, that get out there, they get into the community, and they, you know, spread the good word about fitness. But, you know, there's nothing wrong too with somebody that just likes to sit back and do things at their own pace. I like that too. So, I guess before I started as a strength coach, I was an Army officer. I was a combat engineering officer. So I used to blow stuff up for a living, and I've got an engineering degree, and I did about half of a master's degree in numerical methods, and then I did a master's in cognitive science, which is the study of thought. So there you go. And I got a bunch of certifications in personal training. I've always noticed too, there's always these trainers that are saying, I'm a certified personal trainer. It's like, well, I should hope you're certified. You know, why are you saying you're a personal trainer if you're not a certified? That's like saying I'm a certified lawyer. Anyways, so I'm a certified personal trainer. Whoopity-doo. That takes about 4 days. And more importantly, I've trained about 600 people. Oh, and I also a post-rehabilitative therapist too. So what that means is that taking people from being injured, you know, and taking them and making them able to do proper squats, proper push-ups, being able to run, being able to play basketball again. That's the kind of thing that I'm trained in, that I do quite often. I also do a lot of functional medicine through nutrition. So I do apply the principles, usually based on what Chris Kresser, Rob Wolf, or all of the paleolistas will talk about. So next thing I want to talk about, guys, at 7 minutes. Sorry, it's a little bit long, and I've been going on. But one tip that I wanted to give you was that what was the tip I wanted to give you? Oh, and I kind of just exhibited it. But every day when you wake up, basically, if you have, let's say you have a great sleep, you wake up fully refreshed, ready to take on the world. The one thing that really successful people tend to do, in my observation, is they conserve their cognitive energy. What I mean by that is that your brain only has so many computations per day that it can perform before it gets fatigued and it needs to sleep again. And so you need to decide what tasks you're going to allocate your cognitive energy towards, and which ones, more importantly, you are not going to waste your energy on. So what I hear time and time again from successful people that I admire and that I would want to like emulate their behavior is that they are very good at filtering. They're very good at determining what things they don't need to waste their energy on, and they guard their cognitive energy. Because cognitive energy is directly related to willpower. Those two things come from the same bank, basically. And why this is important for you guys is that if you're trying to adopt new behaviors, if you're trying to learn new things about nutrition, if you're trying to apply exercises that I show you how to do, all of that takes cognitive energy. You're learning new behaviors, right? You're creating new connections in your brain. That is cognitively intensive. So you do not want to waste your energy on other tasks that aren't going to make any great changes in your life in the long term. You want to be smart about it. So that was just one point I wanted to touch on before we bash on and I get back to work on getting everything ready for you guys. I just want to say thanks again. Appreciate everybody listening. Curious to see how many people hung out here for 9 minutes. So if you listen to the whole podcast, I call them podcasts even though they're Google Hangouts just because I do podcasts too. If you listen to the whole thing, please type rutabaga at the end of the, or just your favorite vegetable. Yeah, let's just make it your favorite vegetable. Type that. See you later, buddy. Type that as one of the comments so I know that people actually listen to me, and if they didn't, I will make my best effort to try and make things shorter and sweeter. All right, guys, thanks. Have a great day.